Shawna Cleveland, and I would like to talk to you about the importance of screening infants. The first screening that your child will receive is a series of tests performed at the hospital. For example, the APGAR test. This tests the activity, pulse, grimace, appearance, and respiration of your newborn. This test is done twice. The first time, a minute after the child is born, and then again 5 minutes later. A blood test is another screening test that can detect a wide range of diseases and disorders. This test is also done at the hospital. This type of screening test is for initial information. If there is a disease found, then it would be followed up by additional screening. These early screening tests are important and also give parents the opportunity to ask questions. If your child's tests come back negative, you can still ask questions about ways you can prevent and protect your family in the future in ways of cord blood banking or other ways. The next thing I would like to talk about is hearing screening. Hearing screening is done at the hospital after a child is born as well. It is also a procedure that parents need to be aware of and know when they have access to this screening test. Parents should watch their children develop, and if there's any suspicion that a child cannot hear, they should take them to get screened. For example, if you are at your home and you are clapping, making noise, and they don't respond to any of that, these are signs that you may want to get your child screened for hearing. This early screening can lead to intervention services that will provide your child with individual attention. For example, the Sky High curriculum. This serves children birth to 3. It provides services directly for children who have hearing impairment. You will be provided with a parent advisor while you will develop an IFSP, an Individualized Family Service Plan. This curriculum also gives many resources that can inform parents about how to support their children and more information about their disability. It teaches parents signs and skills that their children will also use at home, so the parents can use them too. Another great program that follows early childhood screening is the First Steps program. This also serves birth to 3. This deals with all disabilities. A family will be provided with a DI, or a developmental interventionist, and they will also develop an IFSP. This IFSP allows the family to set goals and objectives that the family and the interventionist can reach together. They also provide other services like a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, or a speech therapist, depending on the child's disability. The parents can choose. They also provide family support. All of these great services come from early intervention and early screening detection. Other screening tests you may not be aware of are performed at regular pediatrician visits. Not only do pediatricians diagnose things like ear infections and colds, they also spend time focusing on whether or not the child is reaching their developmental milestones, or in other words, or if they are not developing at their age level or compared to the kids in their class. This is important because parents may not know where their child should be developmentally. They may not know when exactly their child should walk, crawl, even sit up. The pediatrician can also provide families with charts. These charts will show you where they should be cognitively, physically, and it will give examples of what the children do at each developmental stage. If they're not reaching these milestones, then they can again participate in early intervention or be referred to First Steps. This gives you as a parent the chance to notice if your child is hitting their milestones, if you'll be provided with these child charts or this information. It is so important for your child to be screened. It has been proven to maximize your child's development, especially when you are given all these services. Having your child screened is the best thing you can do for your child. Screening leads you to great resources that are easy for you and your family to use. These early intervention services are only available for so long after the child is born, so it is very important that you do take these screenings seriously and get all the information you can from them. They give important information and steer you into the direction you need to go. They also provide great support. I hope that my information has encouraged you to get your child screened, as well as I hope that I have shown you how important it is for a child or an infant to be screened.
How to save a life.